So for the wind industry, we're using autonomous driving drones to inspect the wind blade. And then coming up with their defect size, timeline of how the defects are growing, and at the end of the day, they're making repair suggestions to the businesses today, both in China and internationally. For retail, we're serving CPG brands as well as retailers, for example, Coca-Cola and Walmart. So to help them knowing the retail execution as well as what's the out of stock for them.
So these cameras are able to sort of scan the environment, through the AI is able to understand what's in front of them, then process that through the software that you have.
Images or SKU levels, yes.
And so beyond some of those applications, retail and wind, where else could this technology be applied?
Yeah, we believe that computer vision is pervasive technologies, and inspection is a great place for computer vision to be in. Other than the wind turbines, actually, you can work it on ships, airplanes, big buildings, all these sort of things, agriculture, as you can imagine. There are a lot of good innovations in these areas for drone inspections as well.
I do want to ask a little bit about competition, though, because you are a Chinese firm, but you've got a big footprint in the US as well. And when we look at the AI sort of scene here in China, it's absolutely exploding, and there are so many companies doing machine vision. And over in the US as well, you've got, of course, the big US technology companies looking at this area as well. So how do you expect to differentiate when you've got some of these huge tech players looking at an area like this?
So we follow the founders of us. We came from big tech companies, Microsoft. So we understand, the big tech companies, they actually being a platform to enable the business. We are part of their ecosystem. We play very well with them, but we are more focused on solving the last mile problem for the business. We understand the industry, we understand the technology. We are being part of their ecosystem to serve the businesses. I think also there are opportunities in terms of for startups to serve your customer well, to know your customer well, to do a lot of kind of the down to the earth kind of the work.
So let's dig into the business a bit more then. What exactly is your business model? Is it sort of software as a service business model? Are you selling the hardware as well to businesses? How does it work? What are your revenue streams?
It's more sort of the SaaS model. We sell services. We provide solutions to the customers solving their problems.
So would this be, in theory, a high margin business given you're not having the overheads?
Yes.
And are you profitable yet? Because this is a key point now. A lot of technology businesses, particularly those looking for investment, there seems a bit more rationale in the way investors are assessing technology businesses, given some of the failures we've had in the tech space. So are you profitable yet? What's your path to profitability?
That's a very rough question. We're not profitable yet, but we are aiming towards breaking even for wind business in 2020.
And as you continue to expand, are you looking for some fresh funding? I know you sort of recently did a small follow-on round.
Yes, absolutely. I think the following round that we're looking for the funding is for us to grow internationally to serve more customers in a more scalable business way.
And when you were doing that round, and as you're looking for some more funding, what's the message from investors? Is it becoming a lot more harder to raise money in this environment now where we've got a bit of sort of trade tension between the US and China, but as well as perhaps investors looking a lot more closely at the viability of long-term business models for tech companies? Absolutely.
When talking to the investors, I think they are more or less looking for numbers. They are more looking into a business model in terms of, do you have the rationale to serve your customer? What your customer really want your business? They're focusing more on doing the due diligence, especially the customer interviews. But we believe good companies know your customer, know your business, have a good solution. We're not afraid of that because we welcome investors to be more thoroughly understand us better.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.